Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? As many of you know, the vehicle content featured on the channel thus far has usually revolved around the years of 2011 to 2012, with the ever-present possibility of seeing something not normally related to that specific set of years. Well, today we are going to venture down that path yet once again, with the introduction of this utterly immaculate and highly rare 2008 Audi S8. Our review today has brought us here to DFW Audi, formerly known as Belargin Audi, located here in Euless, Texas. And with all of that being said, this is going to be a complete and in-depth review of the S8, and this entails a complete startup and overview of the massive engine, as well as a good look at many of the high performance and luxury amenities that bestow the exterior as well as interior. And so, bearing all that new information in mind, let's go ahead and fire up the engine, see how this baby runs. This particular S8 wears the ever-famous brilliant black exterior, this particular vehicle is also equipped with its own smart key access system, better known as an advanced key smart key access system, which uses a standard Audi switchblade key to provide complete remote-free access into the vehicle, along with an optional push-button ignition. Gaining entry is as simple as having the key fob anywhere on your person, a prime example being here in my pocket. And as you can see, at the current moment I have the vehicle unlocked, and both the locking and unlocking is done through the various touch-sensitive areas on various portions of the door handle. To lock it, simply hit the small black button on the upper chrome portion of the handle, give it just a second, wait for the small light in the window to stop blinking, and after seeing it stop blinking, simply grab a hold of the handle, in which there's an integrated touchpad to unlock the vehicle. This particular S8 has a S-Line specific black Valcona leather interior, lightly accented with carbon fiber decorative inlays, as well as genuine brushed aluminum. This particular vehicle only has 57,113 miles on its odometer. Now, to start this S8, you can actually do it one of two ways. The first of which is by inserting the ignition key into the small slot just to the right of the steering wheel, or by using the two optional push buttons located just to the right of the shifter, in which we'll be using today. So to start, simply put your foot on the brake, keep the key fob anywhere within the vehicle, then using the small circular silver button, it becomes your engine start button and the one you push to start the engine. Very fluid sounding motor. You get a S-Line specific heavily contoured leather wrapped steering wheel, known as a 3-spoke multi-function steering wheel with full sets of controls for various electronic conveniences throughout the vehicle. Also, moderately sized grip extensions, along with nice little resting spots for your thumbs, and magnesium paddle shifters located on the back of each of the top spokes of the steering wheel for the Tiptronic manual shiftability. This particular vehicle uses an older 6-speed electronically controlled automatic transmission versus a 7 or 8-speed automatic like you might find in the more modern day vehicles that we have now. It also comes with sport mode, as well as the Tiptronic manual shiftability that I mentioned earlier. This one also does have a premium navigation system via the Audi technology package, which does include a reverse backup camera, which includes full sets of guidance lines, as well as other various parking sensors in both the front and rear of the vehicle. And you can also see it's also fully trimmed in leather, along with genuine brushed aluminum. It also does come with a full electronic parking brake. To set and release, simply keep your foot on the brake, pull up to set, and push forward to release. Simple as that. All 4 windows on this vehicle are fully automatic in both directions. At the business end of this S8, we find a monster 5.2-liter dual overhead cam 40-valve V10 engine, combined with various amenities like Audi's fuel stratified direct injection, along with a signature dry sump lubrication system, of which a similar system is found on Audi's V10 supercar, the R8. This particular unit cranks out an astonishing 450 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. Now, while that may not sound like much on the torque end of things, being that this car is equipped with Audi's signature Quattro all-wheel drive system, 0 to 60 still comes up in a mind-blowing 5 seconds flat at a top speed of well over 155 miles an hour. Even so, EPA fuel economy estimates on premium unleaded gasoline are 14 miles per gallon city and 19 miles per gallon highway in various autumn and weather conditions. And upon startup of the vehicle, the clusters of LEDs that become the LED daytime driving lights have already illuminated. It's a cluster of 5 LEDs per headlight. And now let's get a quick taste of the soundtrack of that massive V10 and see what kind of noise she produces. Gotta love that fantastic growl of a signature V10. Beautiful sounding motor overall. And with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and turn on the headlights. You do have the option of them being automatic. Pull the switch all the way out to turn on various fog lights, as well as turn on the hazard lights as usual. Then let's take this opportunity to explore the exterior of the S8. This S8 comes with a standard set of bi-xenon high-intensity discharge projector beam headlights, which are auto-leveling as well as auto rain sensing, which does include the automatic lens washers. Despite having such a massive engine, it's certainly one of the quietest V10s I've ever heard. This particular S8 comes with its own signature set of 5 twin-spoke, 5 Y-arm, 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels with S8 specific brake calipers. Aluminum plated mirrors with integrated LED turn signals. They are power folding as well as power heated. This one does have an automatic one-touch sunroof. LED turn signals and tail lights. Signature quad exhaust system. It's also got rear heated defrosting glass along with a power retractable sunshade for the interior. Signature shark fin antenna for the satellite radio. It's an absolutely phenomenal looking luxury car. Couple that with the high performance and you've got one incredible machine. And now that we've had a good look at the exterior portion of the S8, let's take a better look at the luxury interior. As I said, this one has the S8 specific black Valcona leather seating, complete with the genuine carbon fiber decorative inlays, as well as genuine brushed aluminum, and also slight Alcantara accents on the doors, along with a full Alcantara headliner. Alcantara, of course, being a more synthetic, lighter weight version of a traditional suede. S8 engraved aluminum kick plates. And as you'd expect with such a high-end vehicle, you do get plenty of powered amenities. As I said, the mirrors are power heated and power folding. Very easy to use. You also do get power door locks, 2-person memory seating, along with all 4 automatic windows, 1 touch in both directions, as well as window locks and also child protective safety locks. All of the seat controls are located down here, including memory settings and such. Grab our key, which seems to have fallen out of my pocket here, but no matter. For a car that's 3 years old already, this car is in utterly immaculate shape. The seats are still a little firm, but nice to sit on, very nice and plush, and very supportive because they are these highly bolstered S-Line specific seats with fully cushioned headrests as well. The front portion is almost like that of a pillow. As I said, it's a full Alcantara headliner, very soft to the touch. All of these controls up here for different things like your parking assist, which you can turn off or turn on. This one right here, where there would normally be a navigation raise and lower screen for this touchscreen display here in the center, this is actually your power retractable sunshade all the way in the rear. Hit it again to retract. Just one of a multitude of electronic conveniences in this vehicle. And this button over here is your navigation screen retract. Again, the cover is also covered in the decorative carbon fiber display. Like many of the luxury amenities, you do get a quad zone air conditioning system, and while the system here may look a little bit complicated, it's actually quite simple to use, and is also controlled via either the control station down here with a big display up on your navigation screen, as we shall now see. So let's say, for instance, you turn on the air conditioning, or auto, I should say, and you hit the fan button here. You then have a full set of controls for things like your heated seats, automatic air conditioning, and so on. You can set your different controls, your different climate zones. Okay, so we have it as its automatic climate zone setting right now. And we can also press the upper right hand button here for the seat heater controls. It's a 6-stage seat for both the driver and passenger. Very easy to use. And by the way, I did say it was touchscreen. It's actually not touchscreen, but you get the idea. And it's all just controlled through this station down here. Now there is a way that you can actually synchronize these temperatures to act on each other basically at the same time. And you can do it either independently or as just one unit overall. The interior fit and finish is certainly something to behold. Very well screwed together, and you can really feel the Germanic quality throughout the entire vehicle. Now down here, like you would expect, there are dozens of knobs and things like that that you would normally expect from one of Audi's vehicles. And while it may look a little complicated, it's actually not difficult to understand, just as the air conditioning is not difficult to understand. This big knob here in the center is for different things like controlling your different screen functions, changing radio stations, and so on. So let's go ahead and open the seat back up, or the screen back up. You can see we're currently on the radio station right now. Just select the tab. Presets. Tuning. You can tune it like an old school radio. Sound. And your different bands. Tuning between FM, AM, and Sirius satellite radio. Just hit the return button. Takes you right back to your previous screen. You can also see things like your navigation. This one does not have its DVD at the moment. General vehicle information, again relating to the navigation DVD. Overall car setup, your different air suspension. You can leave it in sport, dynamic, comfort, or even raise the car all the way up, like that. And you press down, then selects, and it can raise and lower the air suspension as needed. Leave it in dynamic just for the time being, and just return to its normal setting before. Very simple. So we'll go ahead and close the screen. And with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and turn off the engine as well. Just hit the smaller of the two buttons. It says engine stop. Simple as that. Now let's get a better look at the rest of the features of the S8. Also, you notice a display that just came up to engage the steering lock. Just hold the stop button. There you go. Very large swinging rear doors. Again, finished with the full Alcantara inserts, as well as the carbon fiber decorative inlays. And in the rear, you actually have manually retractable sunshades that simply come out and hook into the top of the door frame. And they just fold away as such. As you would expect from a big car, there actually is quite a bit of legroom back here. The seats are actually specifically contoured so that taller people like myself at 6'1" tall can actually fit back here with a little bit more room. Now again, like pretty much all vehicles, it does depend on how far forward or how far back the driver's seat actually is to show you exactly how much legroom you have. Same goes for the passenger side as well. Back here, you also have your 6-stage heated seats for both the left and right sides. Now in the center, you have a leather-bound center console with retractable cup holders at the bottom. Just fold out as such, push them right back in, and they just lift up to reveal separate storage trays. Very simple. Again, seats are very soft and very plush to sit on. This one does also have a power-assisted trunk. Just hold down the trunk button. And there it goes. Revealing all of your premium embroidered floor mats. You can simply close the trunk by a touch of the button. Very smart. It's a signature feature on all A8 and S8 vehicles. I should also mention, although the A8 has it, this does not have the soft closing doors. as you can see. Try to close it, and it doesn't close by itself. The A8, however, does have that as an available option. Just get a quick seat in the passenger side of the vehicle. Very nicely sized glove box with all of your different multi-stack CD changers in here, as well as your Audi music interface system. And one thing I did not show previously is how to operate the sunroof. In Audis and lots of other Volkswagen-owned cars, it's a very simple process. There's a little knob right here that you would turn all the way to this function, and once it turns all the way back, the sunroof will actually open, and it has various different stages in between. You can vent the sunroof and such. You've also got a HomeLink garage door universal system here in the center, and all your various reading lights and other things up above. Overall, a very well-equipped vehicle for the money. So viewers, I hope you've enjoyed this exclusive look at a 2008 Audi S8. If you have any questions pertaining to this particular vehicle or any of the others that you might have seen in the background of this video, please feel free to contact them at dfwaudi.com or come visit them off of West Airport Freeway in Euless, Texas. Till then viewers, have a great day and I'll see you guys later.